Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Your Petty Friend podcast. This is episode 9. 9, right? I'm Kevin.
I'm Michael.
Michael's back. He loved it so much.
I did.
He planned this all himself.
I told Kevin I was coming back.
Yeah, he said, I love that so much. We need to do that again.
Yeah.
And here she is. So let's see. Earlier today, she's back. Earlier today, you went car shopping.
I did. So my sister is expecting her second child.
Congrats. That's
It's very exciting. Very exciting.
Hate that you're multiplying, but that's fine.
I know. So we went to 2 different dealerships today in Santa Monica.
Okay.
Because they need a bigger car. And with me being in the industry, I'm kind of like their agent in that
You
aspect.
were mine.
I was yours. Yeah. Yep. As we heard last week.
Yeah, you were mine.
So I spent the morning with them and my nephew car shopping, which was always fun. I think we narrowed it down to the final car, which is good. And yeah, it's
Always fun car shopping.
yeah, I love it.
I know. There's nothing like a new car. There's something.
love a new
There's something about it that I always say, if you can do it, you should, and you should get a new one.
Yeah,
Because there's nothing like opening that door and getting into that new car smell, and just then you have that little pat on your step, like, I fucking did this. This is my car.
yeah. I think I just overdo it because I get a new car every like 9 months.
Yeah.
It's like a pregnancy, you know?
I mean, sometimes they last 9 months.
Right. Sometimes.
But sometimes it's like a month,
Yeah.
and then he gets a new car.
Yeah, it's like, when I'm going to do it, rather than dyeing my hair blonde like most gays, I just buy a new car.
Yeah, well, bleaching your hair is a lot cheaper.
It depends on how you look at it.
Okay. I've seen your car payments, Michael. They're not cheap. Michael goes for the most expensive, fully loaded,
Cars.
top of the line. They have to be the best of the best. And then 5 months later, he hates it and then gets...
I'm over it.
Look, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
Like I tell my husband, better cars than men,
Yeah.
To get over something.
I mean, I respect that.
Yeah. It's like a new toy.
Chew
You
toy.
know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been in it 6 months in. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
You go soft.
Give it back.
She goes soft, and then she has to give it back to where it came from. I mean, fair. What else are you doing today?
This, and then possibly going to my husband's family's house on Santa Fe Springs.
Work.
Yeah.
They love it there.
We do. We do hit a little Mexican restaurant that we love to go to for dinner. And
I want to go. I want to go party in Santa Fe Springs. I want to go back to... What was that nightclub that we went to that one
That
day?
was in Whittier. I don't remember.
Oh, whatever. It's like the same thing to me. What was it
I don't
called?
remember, but it was fun.
Oh, it was so fun.
There were so many hot Latin.
Yeah, there's a lot of hot Latin guys in that Downey, Whittier area.
Yeah, Downey, I think is where it was. I'm so down.
Why Below Fridays? That's what it was called.
Yeah.
But
That was a good time, though.
beautiful Latin men.
Yeah.
And they're hiding in Downey.
They are.
Far as hell.
It's not that
That's a
far.
long distance relationship in like this era.
For who?
Someone.
Like,
Someone.
I mean, I'm not trying to date someone again, obviously, but
I can't imagine you back on the market.
I can't imagine being in the market. I hear it's trash.
Michael is a good-looking guy, but he's nuts. I would say this to you.
I
like,
just
you
have
better
very
hold-
high expectations.
No, you better hold on to Andy and for the rest of your life,
Well, yeah.
because I can't
That's the
do
plan.
one. I couldn't do single Michael, and 2,
I'm crazy.
yeah.
I feel bad for Anthony.
Why?
Because he has to deal with me every day.
I know. I don't know how he does it.
I mean,
Like I personally,
there are perks,
He-
but,
which are
he gets, to be with me all the time. Come on, Ted.
that's a perk.
Yeah. Sex is great.
So okay, that is a perk.
Sex is great.
That's a perk.
My family's pretty great. My dad
Fair.
could be crazy,
Yeah,
but
but
your family's pretty
Your family's lovely.
What else is good? The dogs are great.
Yeah.
Our house is great.
How's the chicken coop coming along?
Oh, chickens. So we're getting chickens in 2 weeks. Did we talk about that
We
already?
did, but where's the coop?
Coop we're going to buy this week, I think.
Where do you buy a chicken coop from?
Amazon.
Oh, Or you get everything else.
I was gonna say farmers only. Oh my god, awkward. But there's like farmers something.
Farmers only is the dating website for farmers.
Yeah, for like white people, I think. But there is a website. It's like farmers
direct, some kind of where you can just buy chicken.
Yeah, there's one in like Moore Park. I forgot what it's called.
That makes sense because there's nothing out there. There's farms out there.
Yeah, so we can buy something there, or we can make it ourselves. So there's like kits you can buy on like Facebook Marketplace.
So fascinated.
Or like Etsy for like $50. They give you the plans. You go buy all the lumber.
Right.
And then you make it yourself. Which is why Anthony asked you if you knew how to use a saw.
Which I do.
A table saw? What was that?
Hand saw.
A hand saw.
How do you know how to use a hand saw?
You should come do it with me.
No, I think you should just buy a whole one.
I know. That's what I told it.
Because then you have to use like a nail gun to put it together.
Which we have.
Yeah, I don't want to use that.
Oh. Okay.
And like super glue is I gotta hold that shit up.
Nah. No. We just hear that the ones that you like
are
purchase,
flimsy. They're not good.
Yeah, they're not good. But I'm like, we don't live on like acreage. You know what I mean?
8 chickens though.
8, but 50% of
So,
them
like,
typically
4.
die in transit. Should I always say like half?
Well, are you done at the animals or are you getting other ones?
Like what? A goat?
No, like a rooster.
Or a duck? Absolutely not. No. We're done after
Get
this.
ducks.
No way.
They stink, but they're cute though. You have to have a pond.
No. I did want a duck. And then I read up on like how they smell and they just like poop as they walk.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, thank you.
And they also like follow you around everywhere.
Which is
So it's kind of like a dog though, like Teddy.
Vinny follows us everywhere.
Yeah. This one's been
Teddy follows everywhere.
Teddy had a lot of playtime with Jake's dog.
Jake has
yesterday the dog that I gave him before we broke up.
Oh,
5
he
years
still
ago.
has. He still. You know, I'm quite interested of what he told his soon-to-be ex-husband, who got him that dog.
It's a great question. You should ask him. I have no idea.
That would be the first thing I asked.
I'm sorry, Teddy. I gave. This is so ugly. We were just talking about this earlier today. Yeah, I gave Jake a dog. Not just a dog, a puppy. And then basically like a month later, broke up with him 5 years ago. And he still has a dog. Leo.
I mean, isn't that also technically kind of like your dog? You bought it for
Daddy's
him.
back. You know what I mean?
Right. He came back with milk.
Yes, I came back with milk and like a more stable, I'm ready to be a dad.
I love that for you.
I know.
It's time.
Yeah, I was watching like Love and Hip Hop and like this girl reconnect with her dad and I was like, I think I'm going through the same thing right now with this dog. But this dog is doing really well.
What kind of dog?
It's a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel.
I remember talking.
It's Miranda had it on Sex and the City. It was Elizabeth Taylor, what she called it. But
what is the name?
His name is Leo.
Leo.
Which is funny because that's
half of your last name?
Well, the majority of my last name.
Right.
And so he's had this dog this whole time. Okay, Nicolette's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
How did we get here?
Yeah. Look.
Dang.
I didn't name him. Jake's mom did. She named
really?
him.
After you.
Here's the story. Okay, so Jake.
Do you see him?
Jake grew up with a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel, and his name was Riley.
Okay.
And so Jake wanted to adopt one here while he was in LA, and he kept applying for these dogs from adoption agencies, but he kept getting passed on because he lived in an apartment and they always prioritize people with houses or with homes, like with actual homes.
Backyards.
With backyards and front yards, so the dogs have, a place to run and piss and shit and all that. And he kept getting passed on and he was getting really sad about it. So it became my brilliant idea to just go get a new one straight from the dealership. And that's what I did. I went on Craigslist because that's what we used to do back in the day. I think people still do to get dogs. That's where Vinny's from, right?
Vinny and Bailey.
Okay.
Are Craigslist dogs.
And I found one.
Okay.
There was only one for sale. It was a boy. It was in Chino. which should have been a red flag. But I drove on a Sunday to go look at the puppy, and it was so cute. But I told the breeders, I was like, I'm gonna take a moment to think about it. You know, let me just sit on the idea for a little bit. Jake's mom was in town at this time. And so that night I had decided to, I was like, okay, I'm going to buy the dog. His mom had called me that night and said, I don't think it's a good idea that you get the dog. And I was like, okay, like, I was like, fair. And in my head, I was like, I'm still buying this dog. Like, I was set on it. Like, I'm buying this dog. And so the next day, Monday, I wake up, I drive back to Chino.
And you get the dog.
I get the dog.
Oh my God.
And I was very nervous because I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. And get the dog, go to the PetSmart in Chino to go buy supplies, right? I walk in, I put Leo in the shopping cart, and immediately the sales associate, this lovely woman, she looked at me and she could see that I was like terrified because I was like, holy shit.
I just bought a
dog. And I'll never forget her. She like walked me down aisle by aisle where all the puppy stuff is. And she's like, you're going to need this. You're going to need this. You're going to need this. I bought everything but a leash. That's how nervous I was. And Jake will never forget this. And while I'm in PetSmart, his mom decides to FaceTime me. And she goes, I thought about it, and I think you should get the dog. And I go, well, good thing that you say that because it's here. So buy everything, take him back home, and give Jake the dog later that day. And he was not happy about it. We talk about this too because it's funny now. He was not having a great day, which is fine. And I'm over here. I put a bow on him. I wrapped a bow around Leo's neck. And I got home. I got to Jake's apartment before he did. And his mom was there and his brother was there. And he walks in and I turn around to like show him the dog. And Jake goes, whose is that? And it was like downhill from there. And I just like give him the dog, and I was hurt. I'm not gonna say it was upset. I was like hurt because I was like, oh, I think I made a huge mistake here. But I quickly like left.
No.
And then later that day, I think he appreciated it. But then I broke up with him.
A month later.
Mm-hmm. I was a really good guy back then.
So that is your story regarding Leo and Jake.
Jake.
That's wild. I can't believe that was 5 years ago.
Yeah, not my best work.
I mean, that was very nice.
I was dedicated. I tell him all the time. I became obsessed with getting him a dog. It like took over my whole life for like a week. And I was like, I'm getting this guy a dog. You know, I know how
long had you been dating at that time?
1.5 years, which is...
That's like a pretty... I mean, in like the gay world, that's like 5 years.
Right.
Right.
But, like not long enough to give somebody a puppy. And he always says that's something that you discuss with prior to it happening.
But like be buying him a car. Or buy like a car, right? In a relationship. I mean, yeah, okay.
The car's a little different. You can buy me a car.
But I'll always be happy but here's your payment. You get to pay for it.
Oh, no.
Right?
I mean, that's what I did, basically. Right?
Correct. Here's a dog. Good luck taking care of it.
Good luck out there. Oh, he's
so that
Von Bivol.
Right. Good luck.
Yeah. But that's what happened with...
Here's this living being. Hopefully you can figure it out.
Yeah. With Teddy. Teddy's never liked Leo.
And maybe he will now.
They were together yesterday. That did not go well.
Oh. Like bad
was just very territorial.
With Vinny? Bad or worse?
It's like with Vinny.
Okay.
Yeah. He likes to growl and gnarl and...
But like he's old.
He is. Teddy is old.
Man.
Yeah, he's my grumpy little man. But Teddy isn't the biggest fan of other dogs. I don't know why that is because he grew up with them. But
I mean, it's kind of like how you were not a fan of a bunch of other gays. But you know,
I mean, still not. I have one friend. Hi.
Oh, are you good? Oh my god.
I'm good. Idiots. This is what happens. This is what I know. We're very colorful today, by the way.
Yeah. I was like, who is? I mean, great.
He walked in and I was like, okay, we could just cross every color off the rainbow.
Yeah.
We have blue, orange, like on the couch. With the couch.
Oh,
There's
what?
silver behind you.
Socks too.
Teal, gray, black, pink. Whatever the fuck. These are Michael's, by the way.
They were mine.
I took them from him.
Yeah.
I'm ready to give you more plans, but I don't think you need them.
I thought I was like in the rainforest today when I walked.
Okay, yeah. So
The plans
I'm giving them away.
your
So
place.
that one's leaving. That one's going to Janina. The other one next to it was Janina's, but she killed it, or she was killing it. So I took it back to revive it. That one's mine. That one's mine. This one's mine. I gave one away to Deanna, to my sister, because she bought a new home, and so I got her a plant, or I'm giving her one of mine.
She bought that house in Clover?
No, Westchester.
Westchester. Good for her.
She's a Westchester girly now.
I love that.
I know. And she has a. I haven't seen it, but I need to.
When does she move in?
Like now.
Oh.
It's happening now.
So escrow's done.
Escrow closed like a few weeks ago.
That's amazing.
I know, she's a Westchester girly. It's crazy.
I love that. When are you going to my place?
Oh God.
Let's talk about that.
Sure. I tried that, and I did not like that process, which I now understand why people bow out of that whole thing.
It's scary at first. The first one's scary. The second one's really easy to deal with.
Remember when you bought? Remember that day? We talked about this before. Yeah. She was crying. She lashed at me. Okay.
It's a big step, though.
No, huge
That's
step.
what I'm saying. It's one of the biggest things you'll ever do in life.
Is own a home.
Yeah.
It's
To buy a house.
Yeah, I'm grateful that you're there to tell them that because
Yeah.
You were mad at me. I didn't know what was going on and why you were so upset. Keep in mind, we were in a tequila blackout, okay? By the pool in my tiny little trunks, like dancing to music around my swimming pool.
I was so nervous, but excited when we bought our first house.
The Long Beach one.
Yeah, when we bought Long Beach, because it was like such a big, like growing, like
Point.
goal for me.
Yeah. Especially for the both of you.
Yeah, like under 30, owning our first home, like doing it.
And it was a very cheap house. It was just far as hell.
Yeah, it was far from everyone, which also was like not the worst thing either, because then we were more secluded.
Fair. I hated going over there at the end.
Yeah, at the end, I think we were both annoyed with how far we lived from everyone.
Yeah.
Which is why we moved.
Yeah.
Because we were constantly coming up to the west side.
The last time I went, it took me 4 hours to get there because there was a motorcycle accident on, what is that, the 405? Or whatever, same shit.
Yeah.
And I knew in the car, I was like, this is the last time I drive here.
You literally called me like, I'm so happy that your house sold because I will not be coming back.
Yeah.
If that was
They're just like, I'm not doing this again. It's too far. And gas was really expensive at that time.
Gas was $7 a gallon. Which is still like mind-boggling
That was our reality.
As
And we just
like-
paid it. We didn't even give a shit.
like as like a community population, like that we allowed gas to get that high.
I will walk if it ever goes that high again.
You won't even walk to Fat Burger. You drive.
That's true. No, I do walk. I just don't eat Fat Burger anymore. I left it there. They like kicked me out of my online account for some reason. So
That's why you don't go. Yeah. Have you been to that other burger joint? Not Astro Burger.
Astro Burger's really good.
It's like a better,
Herbs Burger.
I haven't been there.
Okay, it's really good. I'm not gonna lie. It's right next to Foo Bar, or where Foo Bar was.
Yes.
It's like the Laurel Hardware, Foo Bar.
Yeah.
And then Herbs.
It's on the corner, right?
Right next to the Shell.
I really want to try it.
I think you should. It's really good. I highly recommend it. I just forget that it's there.
Is this the only one?
No, there's a few of them that all opened. That was one of them. There's another one somewhere. Maybe on La Brea.
Okay, but like by me, no.
Oh, I have no idea. So what else is going on?
What else is new?
I had an ugly week at work this week.
Oh, we do know why. We should talk about that.
Sure. One of my bosses was no longer there. And it was really heartbreaking and sad because I really loved them. And she really took me under her wing. on this team. What?
Another like big change, like at the same time, my boss left.
Which is one? The one?
The one, which I'm stoked about.
Wait, the one that was in that office?
Yes, gone. Transferred.
Wait, why did you not tell me this?
I thought I did. I had a really bad situation at work, and that situation has finally left the building.
Is it?
Way better.
That's huge.
I know.
Michael and this person, they were beefing.
It wasn't beefing.
We weren't getting along.
I just don't think that person liked me as like a employee. Like to manager, I just don't think that it was not working.
Right. So they're at a different location now.
Totally different place.
Like far away. Okay.
Yeah.
They're mostly, dealerships are far away from each other.
Yeah. And it's been so nice.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, no.
I know.
I'm not, I'm like caught off guard with that. I'm like, what? I'm not very emotional at work. And it's something that I kind of pride myself on because we're here for business. We're not here for
pleasure.
Correct. And yeah.
I need to learn that.
Yeah. We are not a family at work. And I fully live by that. You know, you're here, you receive a paycheck for the work that you do, and everything outside of that is not part of the deal. And, you know, whether you make your job your life or not, that's your decision to make. Right. But no, my boss left and
you really liked them.
They let me know before everybody was notified. And it was the first time I've ever cried at work and in front of somebody. But I got teary-eyed, they got teary-eyed, and I couldn't hold it back. It was so sudden. And I'm sad. It was ugly at work for sure. And I was not in a good mood. And people kept asking me if I was okay. And I was like, I need you to fuck off and just leave me alone. Yeah. I snapped at one person. Huh?
I had a party.
You did?
Yeah.
Is that what those drinks were for?
Yeah.
Oh. I was what should talk about? Do you want to talk about your night out?
Oh,
is that what that was for?
I mean, sure. Kind of.
Your Tuesday night outing where you're out till...
I was out till 3 in the morning. Having too much fun on Wednesday.
Were you taking Jaeger shots?
No, I was good. I actually was just drinking vodka straight up.
On the rocks?
Yes, vodka on the rocks. So I guess like martinis, but with ice. And my Grey Goose.
You always know Michael's like entering a blackout when he calls for Jaeger shots.
Or
fireball shots. And that's when I bow out. I bow out. I go, no, I don't need that.
That happened the last time I went out with my coworkers.
Yeah.
I was taking...
No, that happens every time that we go out. At some point of the night, you go...
You take me home at that
Yeah. It'll go, yo, you're fine. You're out. You're having fun. And it's like this. Do you want a Jaeger shot? And it's always like, no, Michael. It's never that
How
time.
about Fireball?
No.
But they're so good.
They're so nasty.
They're so good. It's way better than taking a shot of tequila, I believe.
I would much rather down a bottle of tequila than take one shot of Fireball.
God. Tequila and vodka, I think, are great. Well, I guess I drink vodka by itself, right? So that's like drinking.
I don't think I've ever seen you drink vodka on the
rocks.
rocks.
Yeah, on the rocks all the time.
That's when you know I'm partying, is when I just get tequila on the rocks.
Yeah.
And people will question my behavior as they should.
I'll do vodka soda.
But why do tequila soda? That's the jam.
With like 2 lemon.
Yeah. I can't believe that guy's not there anymore. You're a dub.
And I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was time. So we have a new boss start. I have my new boss starting tomorrow.
Which
I'm really excited about.
You mentioned that to me. I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. You're like, huh? So yeah, everyone at work has been in a way better mood.
Yeah. I have to go back. I mean, I have to go back to work. I had to go back to work the day after it all happened. And it was like, not
kosher.
I wasn't feeling it. And I definitely snapped at someone, and I didn't mean to, but I was just in a really bad mood. I had 2 full-size steak burritos with chips for lunch. Oh, yeah. I was not well. And I accidentally put one of the burritos in the microwave, fully wrapped in aluminum foil, and almost set that shit on fire. And another coworker of mine walked by and was like, you know, you're not supposed to do that. And I was like,
Oh my God.
Not a good moment. I was not, again.
Work has just been, I think jobs have just been so different since COVID anyways. Like,
Yeah. The landscape.
corporations, everything has just changed so drastically with who they're hiring, when they're laying people off, why they're laying people off. And that's maybe we're just getting to that age where we're seeing it more often because we've been in the workforce longer than.
I mean, I'm tired of working.
I mean, who isn't?
Yeah. I genuinely don't feel like anybody enjoys working. And if they say that they do, they're lying.
You know, my dad has said he has never worked a day in his life.
I don't believe that.
Right.
I don't believe that at all.
I'm like, I don't,
I love your dad, but I don't believe that.
Right. I'm like, you mean to say he's sitting in your beach shirt in Hawaii taking phone calls. You're not a little irked.
I'm irked. I'm irked.
I'm irked
the
for
fact
him.
that you're saying that is I'm irked.
I'm irked for him.
I don't like that. And it's time that I take a vacation.
We should. Okay, so that's what we need to do. We need to
Well, now that I have.
go on vacation.
Michael always makes fun of me that he's like, I want to have more like gay friends that are couples.
Coupled friends.
Yeah.
It's so much easier. It's
Okay,
like,
but we shouldn't hate on the single one. That fucking Instagram post you sent me the other day was not funny.
which one?
I forget. It was something about you being in a couple and your friend's not. And I was
No, you being in a relationship, you always have that one like permanently single friend. And I said it to Kevin.
she sent it to me and I was like, that's fucked. Yeah. That's fucked. That's fucked.
But there's always one. It's fine.
Not me.
It may not be you.
Not me anymore.
It's not gonna end up being Nicolette. You know, there are other people that we are friends with that aren't in relationships.
Who's another gay friend that you have that's not in a relationship?
Oh, another gay friend? Oh, no one.
Right.
But I also don't have very many gay friends.
For the better.
Or, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't.
I'd like to have more gay friends, though.
We talk about this a lot.
We do.
But I have.
I also don't want to join, like, a gay sporting league, so that's going to be really tough.
Sheik is in one.
What does he play?
Kickball.
I would do that. If it involves throwing or catching, not for me.
That's kickball.
Throwing? Sure. But, like...
Kicking?
Oh, kicking
That's
is
kickball.
fine. Yeah, but throwing or catching.
That's kickball.
What am I catching? Oh,
The ball. The ball that you kick. That's kickball.
I will just kick it.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, but like...
That's not a thing. Yeah. This one.
Mm-hmm. Volleyball I play.
Okay.
I play volleyball. Am I good? Probably not.
No. I don't think sports are your thing, babe.
No.
That's a
Wait,
thing.
I'm blind in my eye off, so that doesn't help.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have no hand-eye coordination.
Well, unless you chop one hand off, then you will.
I don't think that's how
Oh.
that works, Kevin.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist, but you know. And you drive like a bat out of hell with one eye. That's the impressive part.
You told me that once. Why are you driving like a bat out of hell?
Did you tell me you only have one eye?
No.
Oh.
And I also asked him why he thought that.
Because you do.
I drive just fine.
You actually do. I feel very safe in the car with you.
Yeah. I'm an aggressively safe driver.
In very fast cars.
Yeah.
Like when we drove through the canyon.
We have fun.
I was so nauseous.
We have fun driving.
I was so nauseous.
But anyways, back to the friend site. I definitely think finding more gay coupled friends is like important for me and probably you too.
Not my priority right now, but
Well, priority is probably like, you know, staying in a coupled relationship.
yeah, obviously.
That's gonna be.
I'm working on it. It's going. Things are going well.
I'm very excited for you. I'm very happy for you.
Me too.
Of course, I wish you well.
Yeah, I'm happy with where things are going.
Just have to make sure you keep your head on straight. Keep your mouth shut sometimes. Most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can be. Yeah. Why are you
Keep the
taking-
exaggerations down a little bit.
Look,
Because I'm calling him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can be a little brutal. I know. I know.
You have become a lot nicer, though. I can honestly say that. You cry in front of people now. The softer side of
You, yeah. I'll cry in front of you. I'll cry in front of Nicolette.
Yeah.
But
Your two friends.
yeah. I feel like I don't need.
I don't cry in front of people, so.
I don't think I've
don't.
never seen you cry.
No. I cried when my mom died.
I was.
So if I know, but if like you were there, you would have seen it.
Yeah. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think that was really the last time I cried. That was 4 years ago.
I was like, that's a long time.
I mean, I'll cry. I'm out, right?
Right.
But otherwise, I don't even cry in front of Anthony. I think Anthony has only seen me cry like 3 or 4 times.
Is Anthony a crier?
No.
Really?
No.
So neither of you cry.
I think I've seen Anthony cry, I don't know, the same amount of times, maybe 3 or 4 times.
Your whole relationship.
In 9 years. Yeah.
So what gets you to cry? What gets him to cry?
I don't know. I mean, like, we've cried, like, with, like, little baby stuff, right? Like, if, like...
No, that's not what I...
But,
you know
like,
what
that's, like, teary-eyed. Oh, like, actually crying?
Like crying about something.
Probably my mom's funeral.
Fair.
Yeah, I think that was the last time. That was 4 years ago. That was the last time we probably both really saw each other, like, getting emotional. He may have cried when we found out my aunt was diagnosed with dementia. Because, like, we're both really close to her. That, like, really affected him as well.
What happened that day when you called me? Something, I was already in Taiwan. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I came back from Taiwan.
And I called you.
And...
Right?
Yes. You called me.
Yeah.
Like, the second I landed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got emotional, too.
That was the last time I cried.
Kind of.
Was that? That was what? 6 months ago?
September of last year.
Yeah, 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the last time I cried. Wild, huh?
That is wild. I can cry better now. I just still don't.
I have to, I don't know.
You're not triggered easily.
No. Not to cry. I cry like, no.
You don't
never.
cry. I've never seen you cry about anything.
Oh, you saw me cry when we got fired from Apple. It was sobbing.
That was like 1,000 years ago. That doesn't count.
No.
I mean, like recently, like as adults, it's harder, I feel like, to cry. When you're younger, I used to cry all the time.
I'll like wait till I get into my car, put a sad song on and cry. Like,
what's your sad cry song?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What is it? What gets you there?
Oh God, I'll have to think of it. I don't know. I can't tell you like right away. There are a few though. It wouldn't be a Jackson Brown song because it reminds me of my mom.
That fucking Other Side of the Bed song?
No, that's...
Okay, can I tell? Just to really quickly recap the story. I like to listen to R&B.
And sad
2000s? No, the 2000s R&B isn't sad music. It's very 2000s R&B. I love 90s R&B, but I was in a very happy mood listening. I was listening to Boyz II Men. I was listening to All for One. Like I was, and Boyz II Men they are professing their love to you. Or End of the Road is like, this is the ending of a relationship, but like their other music, their other songs are just, they're so in love with their woman. They just can't stop talking. They're just so enamored with this love. I'm on the phone with Michael and I'm playing him these songs. I'm like, oh my God, do you know this song? Like, this song is so good. And Michael's dumbass goes,
if you want a song to cry.
No, not even that, any of that. He goes, you know what's another? Here, put this song on. It was what song?
It was Your Side of the Bed by Little Big Town.
So I put this song on and I'm listening to it and I said, so we are not in the same mood, obviously.
Do you know that song?
Okay. It's about it's about like somebody like you're broken up, you're missing the other person.
They're like missing their significant other.
Because the other side of the bed is empty.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was like, this isn't it for me.
No.
Dog, this is not it.
No, but a Jackson Brown song.
So I used to mine for a very long time. It was Mine All by Mariah Carey, like that.
You just cry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what song makes Anthony cry? You want to listen to it?
That one
Traveling
song.
Soldier.
Yeah,
but Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
He like heard it on the radio, calls me sobbing. I'm like, did someone die? Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
injured. He's like, never let me play the song again.
What is it called?
Traveling Soldier. By Dixie Chicks.
Oh, no. I've never heard it. It was that or Have You Ever by Brandy. Have You Ever by Brandy used to hit me real hard. Now so I listen to it and I'm like, this is such a great song, but it doesn't make me cry.
I'll have to listen to it. And
it won't make you cry in your little black heart, but it's a good song nonetheless. It's one of my favorites. I love Brandy.
Go home. Text you. Cry right now. No.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's another crier.
Yeah. This week was the first time I cried in a very long time. And that I cried in front of somebody. I just felt
like a stranger too, right?
Yeah. I was very sad.
Bosses, it's not someone that's super close to you.
Yeah, I was very sad. That one hit me really hard. And it was like a sad few days, but we are tasked to move forward.
Yeah.
Right? And we keep going. That is corporate America, y'all.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, thank you so much for your...
Oh, I was ready to just like quit. I was like, I'm over it. Like, it's fine. We can move on. And then you come back to reality. You're like, I can't.
Like, where are you going to go?
I know. It's like, I still have to deal with this though.
Like, where would you go?
Yeah. So I'll get better. It'll get better as the days go by. But
you may also like...
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying.
You know?
Like,
hopefully.
You never know. But fingers crossed that I get along with this new person and everything goes well from there.
Yeah.
But it was sad. Sad for me. Very, very sad. I hated it, but it's okay.
And the work dramas.
You have a lot of work drama. I don't.
Well, just like dramas in general, right? Like,
Sure.
People are crazy.
People are nuts. I tend to not participate in the extracurriculars of work.
It's just you have to make sure you don't get involved in like the work cancer, right? Like constant negativity. I think when it comes to these corporate like jobs, is there's just one person that can bring an entire team or people down with them.
Yeah, I've been given advice that like it would be good for you to participate more, and I'm like, no, I have my own life. I've been here all day and I want to go home. I want to come home to my dog and my apartment and my own things and my own life that don't involve this place. And I think that is totally normal. And more people should think like that.
And go home.
Yeah. Your job should not be your identity.
I think I've full other topic that. I'm starting to do that. I get there nice and early. I help the people I need to help. I go to lunch, come back, do the same thing.
Yeah.
I leave and I'm out. I have a select few friends that I've made and I call it a day.
Do you consider your friends at work your friends? Your real friends?
Some of them.
Okay. Like if something bad happened to you, you would tell them?
Yeah.
Really?
If something bad happened to me?
Yeah, you would tell them. Or if you were in need of something, you would call them.
I know I could count on a select few people, like if I'm stuck somewhere and I needed like to be picked up, or like if something happened, I know I could count on some of them.
Okay. Same.
But yeah.
Same.
Yeah. There's a select few. Now I couldn't call just anyone, but there are a select few people because you're there for so many hours a day, 5, sometimes 6 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the job that you're doing and that, the industry you're in, you become very close with some of these people too.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you're around them more than your family.
Yeah.
Or your significant others.
Yeah.
So you do end up opening up and bonding with some people, not all, right? Because you have to keep some separation.
You need boundaries.
Yeah. But you do start to really get to know people. So it's like, I need help. Come pick my ass up. I'm hella drunk up in West Hollywood. I need a ride.
That's ugly.
There's Uber for that now, though.
We should go out soon. It's been a while.
It has. It's been a long while.
We've been like on a health kick. I haven't really been drinking.
I haven't been.
That's lunch. So.
That was actually really the first time this month, though, that I went out. I'll have a glass of wine every once in a while. But
I had a glass of healthy wine the other night.
Healthy wine.
It's called Fit Vine.
Fit wine.
Fit Vine. Like vine, like off the vine. And it was so nasty. It was red wine. It was like Cabernet, but what's crazy, it was still 14.1% alcohol, which is high, right? But it was low. I think it was lower in sugar,
which is why it didn't taste good.
I took a sip and I was like, we're gonna have to throw that away.
Didn't Cameron Diaz come out with like some type of wine that's supposed to be healthy?
I bet you it's not good. Based off of what I just tasted, it was not great.
Good.
It was like that wine we had in Ojai, but worse. Ooh. Not cute. No. So we had to check that out. I was like, no, can't do this.
Fit Vine.
Fit
You're not
Vine.
gonna have to try that though.
I don't recommend it.
I'll have to try
Just get a bottle of Justin and call it a night.
I had that last night.
Did you really?
I did.
Which one?
Justin.
The Cabernet.
Okay.
Wait, who were you with last night? Gabby.
Yes.
What were you guys doing?
We literally went to Islands, had a Long Island iced tea.
Ew, okay. Go on.
Went to... did we go to Home Goods? No, we
Like,
went to Home Goods before.
Nicolette's like, that's horrendous. Go on.
Ate, went home, watched TV, opened up a bottle of wine, and just like coming out
Long
to like...
Island iced tea.
Yeah. Just to fuck it, why not?
At this age.
Yeah.
Okay, and you feel okay this morning?
I don't get hangovers.
That's not true.
I've had one hangover.
That's not true.
I've had 2 hangovers.
That's not true.
I've had 2 hangovers.
You've had several now.
I've had 2 hangovers.
You hit 30 real hard.
No, I've had 2
I
hangovers.
eased into it. You hit that real hard.
I have had 2 hangovers.
So you had one last week
When did I have one last week?
when you went out last week.
I didn't have a hangover.
You absolutely did.
I did not. I did not have a hangover. Honest, I did not have a hangover.
You said, I'm in pain.
I said, I'm tired. I've had 2 hours of sleep.
You said, Kevin, I'm in pain. And I was like, yeah.
I said, I am exhausted. My body hurts. I've had 2 hours of sleep.
Okay, what was the other hangover then? The last time you went out with them?
Yes. Yes. But that's when Fireball and Jaeger came out.
Now we're storytelling. Go on.
And the time before that was my birthday. My birthday when Anthony
Which birthday?
got us a table at Beach.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun. I had to.
That was 31.
Okay, I remember beaches. And at some
I
point,
don't remember much after that.
I can't remember anything else after that. Where did we go? No, I think I left.
You did not leave. You made it at least to, I think we went to Hart or Trunks. We went somewhere
I
after.
don't remember Trunks, but I do remember beaches that night. We had that front table with like De Leon tequila. Do you remember that? Yeah. That was funny.
I don't know. I just had someone's like dick in my face the entire time.
You fell in love with one of the go-go dancers.
The go-go dancer fell in love with me.
Well, I think...
I was just beyond hammered.
Yeah. He was very attractive, I'm not going to lie.
He was.
He was. Little.
I blamed Anthony.
I mean, hey. It was your birthday.
It was.
Just in a thong.
That was a lot. That was a lot. Kevin, that was a lot. But that was probably really like between that and the last time I had gone out with my coworkers. Those were like the last 2 times I had a hangover.
I can't remember the last time I was hungover because I haven't.
You haven't been drinking though.
Haven't been drinking.
Yeah.
Trying to not be.
Like Jake doesn't drink, so I think that also helps.
It makes it easier.
Right, because then you're not wanting to order it.
Yeah, but now I'm kind of I got back into wine after coming back from Taiwan in September. But I still, the thing with wine is like you can't just open a bottle and have a glass because then it goes bad. The rest of the wine that's in the bottle.
Yeah, unless you know how to properly store it.
Right, I'm not doing all that.
Right, so just finish it.
But then I don't want to drink all of that.
So what do you do, soda wine?
Mm-hmm.
You should get one of those like wine stoppers.
I'm not doing that. I just want the glass and then I'll be good for like a good...
I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
No. Just check it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a $20, $35 bottle.
And we'll have one glass. Yeah. We'll at least have 2. We'll finish off with it.
No. But yeah, no drinking. Not really drinking that much, but we should go out. And we should travel somewhere. It's been a while.
And
It's been very
we
long.
might have 2 trips.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Spain. In September.
Again? Okay.
For 14 days.
With Paul.
For my soon-to-be niece's baptism in September.
Who?
Heidi's.
The new one.
That's coming in May.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to Idaho for a week in August.
And that's with your dad.
Wow. There's like
The whole crew.
35 people going.
35. Okay, what's in Idaho though?
What's not there?
What is there?
So we have family there.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
We're going to a lake in McCall, Idaho, which is about 3 hours.
So you're
north
just
of Boise.
river hopping.
Yeah. You know, like that's why people do.
River rats.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And like we rented a bunch of cabins. We're gonna rent a boat. Well, it's gonna be great.
This sounds so trashy.
It sounds so fun.
So it's basically like Havasu or whatever that river is you go to
No,
here.
it's going to be more like woodsy. So it would be like as if you're about like Lake Shasta or like Mammoth Lake. So it's not going to be like the river where you're like Lake Havasu, where people are like partying on like dock bars and such.
That's not it over there.
That's not how it is over there.
It's like classier.
And it's more like camping vibes.
I can't really make a face, can I?
No, but neither can I?
No, we're both on this.
Yeah.
Can't make any motions. The Botox finally kicked in.
Yeah. So I can't find it right now either.
I can't. I can go up. Yeah?
No, I can't. This is me trying to
This is
stop.
great for showing emotion.
Let's see if I can crown.
I can't. Nothing's happened.
No.
Got my money's worth.
Absolutely.
Wait, what else is going on?
That's pretty much it.
And you covered a lot. Yeah?
I have.
Nicolette. What's the time running?
Yeah.
Let's see. Nicolette has officially become our producer.
We're good.
You want to keep talking?
Maybe just one last section.
Okay.
And then wrap it up.
Okay.
I'll let you pick.
I'm just trying to think what's new. Otherwise, oh my gosh, Anthony and I yesterday we went on a 2.5 hour walk.
Where?
At the Bernie Brennan.
Okay.
It was like drizzling. It was super cute. We like took the dogs with us.
I love that you guys are doing more things together.
You know,
I've been
that's
saying
really, really important for us.
I've been saying this for so long because you're very much about
friends.
Yeah,
And like,
Michael invites
big
his friends
social.
to everything.
I'm very social.
Yeah.
I'm more of like the more the merrier. Everyone just come. And then I forget, I was talking to Anthony about this on my way over here. I'm like, I forget that we get stuck on a routine. Like we go to work, we're together out after work. We'll do a couple things, but it's not actually us hanging out.
Right.
So it's like then when I go to do something and it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I was
like today?
No, today is an exception, but like I was with my sister. He went and had coffee with old coworkers this morning.
Okay.
But then now like the weekend's over. So it's like when are we spending time together?
Right.
Which we did yesterday, which was so nice. We had breakfast with my cousin that came in town from back east.
Okay.
And then we literally went to a feed store down by PV to look at some like chicken stuff. We ran a couple other errands, went to like 3 different Home Goods. And then we had like a really nice walk. And we walked around the neighborhood for a few hours and then just kind of hung out at home and spent some time together.
Yeah, I love that you guys are doing things just together.
Yeah, we do a date night once a week, so we're going to go out to dinner tonight, just him and I.
Where are you guys going?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I thought either maybe that little Mexican restaurant by his family's house.
Oh, because you're going to be over there.
If I don't even know if he's gone.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll do something probably in Manhattan or Hermosa, something near us.
Very cute.
But yeah, so we set like relationship goals this year to have like a designated night during the week where we go out, do a little date night, and then we do some type of traveling, just him and I once a quarter.
Which I think is
probably bare minimum, but
but much better
for us
yeah.
to, like, keep the fire going, and not just have
9 years in.
9 years in, not just have all of our friends around all the time.
Michael loves to have us around.
I do.
And even I was like, you guys should do more things just to two of you.
Kevin was definitely one of those people who were like, what are you and your husband doing?
Love that you have us around all the time.
Yeah.
Like, don't you guys ever want time alone? Because that's how I am.
Yeah, so that's like really important for us now.
Good.
Yeah, which I'm really happy that we're doing.
I'm, my not situationship, because it's more than that now.
You're dating.
We're dating, and we will
be doing the same.
Yeah.
Probably more because you're like in the honeymoon phase again.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I know. I'm excited.
I'm really happy for
Jake
you.
is in every episode at some point. His name is always...
Yeah.
He's been following along.
Didn't he like make a comment your very first one asking if it was about him?
Well, no, that was Nicolette. But he watched the first one And he texted me and he said, congrats on the podcast.
That's right.
This was a while ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How cute though.
I know.
Oh, you guys like destined meant to be.
We were. And yeah, he should come on here and explain his side of the story because it's actually really funny.
He should.
We had dinner a week ago, and we compared notes on how we've been feeling about each other this whole time. And it's funny how they line up.
That's really great.
Yeah.
Because you were really nervous about that.
I was. But then I made the first move, and now.
As you should. I told you.
I know.
It's all, what do I say? Communicate.
No, my Botox lady, Susan, she said, I was explaining it to her while she was injecting my forehead. And she goes, it's magnetic. If you feel it, he feels it. I just know it. Just tell him. And I was like, you know what? This bitch is right. Okay. I'm taking her advice. And I did. Thanks, Susan. And with that, we're going to end this note on a lovely high. Yeah. We're going to end this episode on a lovely high. And we'll catch each other. We'll catch you all next week.
Next week.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Peace out. It's so fucking funny.